I've been using the iPad Pro for 2 months, and let's just say I've had a seamless experience using this device. From the beautiful display, top tier performance, and long battery life, the iPad Pro M2 remains a premium device today. So, should you buy the iPad Pro M2 right now in 2025? Hello guys, my name is Kevin Juggernaut. Welcome back to my video. Today, I'll be reviewing the iPad Pro M2 in 2025, and at the end of the video, I will answer the question of whether or not you should buy it right now in 2025. Without any further ado, let's get straight onto the video. First, let's start off with some background information on the iPad Pro M2. Now, the iPad Pro M2 was released in 2022, and it comes in two colors, space gray and silver. It offers storage options from 128 to 1 terabyte of storage. The iPad Pro that I have in my hand right now is space gray, and I bought this iPad from the Apple refurbished store for $899. I also bought a case with it so that it can be in good condition, and ever since having the device, the phone has been held in great condition ever since then. Now, when it comes to the display within the iPad Pro M2, I still think, in my opinion, it's still a very good display compared to the M4 iPad Pro. The 11-inch M2 comes with a liquid retina display, which I still think is crisp, vibrant, and sharp using it in 2025. The iPad Pro M2 is still a very seamless experience from using the iPad, from doing many things such as watching videos, reading articles, and playing games. The display in this iPad is still a great experience to use even right now. When it comes to the design in the iPad Pro M2, there's not really much to talk about in the design. It has thin bezels. The thin bezels and the display and the edges of the iPad Pro M2 still feels very futuristic today, and even holding it in my hand, it still has the premium feel that Apple has on all the devices when using it right now. Next, let's get on to the performance in the iPad Pro M2. Powered by the M2 chip, the iPad Pro handles everything I put into it like an absolute champ. The iPad Pro M2 is, I would describe, as a laptop in the form of a tablet. It handles everything almost perfectly, from doing a lot of web browsing, games, articles, YouTube, even some intensive apps such as DaVinci Resolve. The iPad Pro M2 handles all of the applications like a champ right now, and the apps in this device runs very smoothly without any issues or hiccups. Even with the latest iPad OS update in this device, the device still finds itself handling himself. The tablet still performs well even with the latest update, and honestly, I can see this tablet going on for 5 to 10 years down the line before it stops getting updates. This due to the M chip being included in the iPad series. The performance in the iPad Pro is almost comparable to the M series in computers, and I can see myself using this tablet for 5 to 10 years before buying another iPad. But other than that, the performance in this tablet is still very, very, very good. Now, onto the battery life in the iPad Pro M2. So far, the battery life in this iPad has been very excellent for me so far. I get a day or two depending on how I use the iPad before plugging it in for charge. And honestly, with this device, I can go a full day with me just web browsing through the internet, watching YouTube, playing games, or reading, and I'll still get a full day of use out of the iPad just by doing those two things. It just goes to show how powerful the M series iPad chips are in this device. I also like the inclusion of USB-C on my iPad Pro. This due to the compatibility and this USB-C being versatile with every device nowadays. I have devices, not all devices, but devices that support USB-C, and I really love the convenience factor USB-C is providing so far. But overall, I have no complaints so far on the battery life on the iPad Pro M2. Now on to what I like about the iPad Pro M2. There's really a lot that I like about the iPad Pro M2. First and foremost, the performance in this iPad is just, I don't know how to put it. It's still a very excellent device to use in 2025. It's just, it handles everything I put into it without any issues at all. I'm really loving the performance. This the convenience factor of using a tablet that doesn't constantly shut down, and this is job this from playing games, this handling everyday tasks on the iPad Pro is, I never had no problems using it over the past 2 months of having this device. So the performance in this iPad is still, it still blows, it blows out majority tablets right now. Also, the display in this iPad, I still think it's still very good right now. I still think the Liquid Retina display in the iPad Pro is still good. This is due to it having OLED display on the iPad, the M4 iPads. But the M2 iPad display is still a very good display. It does its job for the most part. Also, the 120 Hz display, it also contributes to why the display is still very well regarded right now, using it right now. And also, and one last thing that I love about the iPad Pro M2 is the battery life. And I really got nothing much to say on the battery life. It's still, it gets through the day without any problems. And also USB-C, this due to the versatility and compatibility with devices nowadays. Now on to what I don't like. There's not really much that I like on the iPad Pro M2, to be honest. If I could guess, the only thing I don't like is the colors. Maybe I wish Apple should have included more colors in the iPad Pro M2. Maybe like a space black or a gold on the iPad. On the iPad would have been great, but I'm curious to see what Apple will do in the future with their future iPad models. Maybe include new colors just to add variety in the colors. But other than that, there's not really much that I don't like in the iPad Pro. Now, with all that I said in the video, it brings us to the following question: should you buy the iPad Pro M2 in 2025? And my answer is yes, if you have the money. Looking for a device that is good in general performance, multitasking, and portability, then this tablet is perfect for you. I just feel like the M2 series is still a great device to use in 2025, and you can find these models in the Apple refurbished store where I got this iPad. I got it for a pretty good deal at $8.99, and the tablet comes in almost pristine condition. If you're buying from Apple refurbished, you're basically buying a new device from Apple, in my opinion. But overall, I still think the iPad Pro M2 is still a great device to use right now in 2025. Without any further ado, that is the end of my video. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and please press the notification bell to stay up to date on my videos. And if you have any friends or family members interested in technology content, please share the video. I'll greatly appreciate it. But other than that, that is the end of my video. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is Kevin Jigger, signing out.